It's the right time to be with the one you love now. Say now, oh baby, say now, come on, baby.
Okay. All right. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am back, and I'm here to redo the video or the live stream that I created yesterday. Now, I don't like to do that. I don't like to sit and talk for an hour and a half and for it to be a waste of time. But I had to do it with that video because I overstepped my boundaries. And I have to keep it together on this redo and comply with YouTube guidelines. And it has to involve me objecting to the things that she says without name calling. Name calling can be argued to be bullying. So I want to be real careful because I want her to see this and I want this video to stay online. Now I'm going to respond to the same points that I responded to on the first video. On this video, first timestamp 1 minute 18 seconds. Listen to this.
So, like we see with all things, they say guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Yeah.
You know what? Dog owners have not controlled their dogs and loads.
Okay, this was the first point where I stopped. As we all know, you can't compare guns to dogs. Guns do not deal with anxiety, as even according to their own rhetoric. Dogs don't get fearful. Realistically, guns. Guns don't have a prey drive. Guns don't see people and have a drive to shoot them, and they can't aim and shoot on their own. We're talking about two totally different things here, and you should never ever compare dogs to anything non-living. Let's continue. She should know better than that as a so-called expert.
Loads of people have been hurt and far too many people have lost their lives as a consequence. So we have a dog ownership problem in the UK that we really need to address.
Okay, again, it's not the owner's problem. It's not something that the owners are doing wrong. They are not implementing improper techniques. The problem is them being in possession of the thing because people simply cannot control them. You cannot stop them from attacking. And that includes you, Holly Molly. One of these dogs launch an attack on someone, you won't be able to stop it from attacking. And once it starts to attack, you won't be able to stop the attack. You won't be able to prevent the attack, and you won't be able to stop it after it has started.
But we also have a data collection problem. And so the difficulty when we look...
Okay, now here she goes with the data collection. We all know about this. Well, people are saying that the dog involved in the attack is an XL bully, but it's really not an XL bully. Woman, get out of here with that. Now, I can tell you to shut up. That's not bullying, because that is a lie. An outright lie. Everybody knows bully breeds when they see them. Everybody. So you're not allowed to assume that these police officers mislabeled these dogs. You're not allowed to do that. And you're doing it on a whim. It's a wild guess of yours, which is very unprofessional. You don't have a shred of evidence to support this idea or this accusation that the cops mislabeled these dogs that make up the attack statistics. So stop it. Now, as you can see, we're a minute 36 seconds in. She's shown she's not a professional already. Let's continue.
But we also have a data collection problem. And so the difficulty when we look at reports like this is that at best, this data is misleading. Yeah. At worst, it's actually wrong. So when people take police reports about a dangerous dog incident, guessing the breed is often what happens. So you might have a dog that has attacked another dog or even a person. And when the police come to take evidence, they might say it's a big dog.
People, I can tell you now, the police never say that. They never say it was a big dog. And that was the wrong thing for her to say. She was supposed to say the police will just say it's an XL bully. But cops are rarely wrong. I've never seen cops wrong when they say that a dog was a pit bull. Every single time they say that a dog is a pit bull or an XL bully, it's always a bully breed. It is always indeed a bully breed. Nobody cares about your little different mutation variants. Y'all don't want to go on and on with that because you're trying to use it as a way to win an argument and avoid banning these things. Let's continue.
And this has been, for many, many years now, we have been terrible at naming the breed of dog that has been involved in some of these.
No, we haven't. The media and the police officers have been very accurate, extremely accurate. I can bear witness to that. Every single time I see a report where it's an article that you can read only, there's no video, there's no images. Then later, they will share an image of the dog. Every single time the cop says that they were attacked by a pit bull, it was always a bully breed. Whether or not it was officially a pit bull is irrelevant. It was always a bully breed. They're very accurate at identifying bully breeds. It's not rocket science. They're easy to identify. So stop it.
Incidents. And so I think...
Stop it. Let's skip. I don't want to deal with all this babbling because she spews out a lot of unprofessional, nonsensical, confusing rhetoric on this show here. I got a few more timestamps on top of the ones that I pointed out on the first video. Next, 8 minutes and 15 seconds in.
You understand people, there are loads of dogs.
Whoa. Okay, I went too far there. I have to deal with this because this was horrible. This was horrible and extremely inhumane what this lady did.
Moment in time where people are having to decide whether their dog is considered to be an XL bully type, determine that legally, which is a really horrible position for anybody with a dog this shape.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that. That's my fault. This is what I wanted. Okay, now she's about to deal with Jack Leese, the murder of Jack Leese. Y'all remember, this is that dog that killed Jack Leese.
Aren't necessarily the same thing. So the statistic that's often used is that red cars are more often involved in incidences than any other colour. So what we've done here is we've banned the red car. So when we see reports like...
Okay, now that was just a stupid analogy. Don't pay no attention to that. Okay? Bottom line is, with red cars and with bully breeds, there's statistics that show that people with red cars are more likely to drive fast, more likely to break the law. So they make them pay a higher payment for their insurance if you have a red car. Okay, that's just how it is. Bully breeds are involved in the vast majority of mutilations and deaths, and in many sources say dog attacks in general they lead. So I don't want to hear that. But this is the part I want y'all to pay attention to.
The red car. So when we see reports like this, what I'm seeing here is dogs who are over threshold. And
she said this dog was over threshold. She's referring to this behavior of this dog lunging and harassing, terrorizing everybody. She's saying that it's over threshold. No, it's just a bloodthirsty beast. It's been proven in so many cases, thousands of cases. Again, every night they prove that they're bloodthirsty creatures that kill, not even for food, because they don't eat them. They will go through and kill dozens of livestock and not eat any of them. They kill for sport. That's what you're looking at, pure aggression, where this thing, like all of them, they get off on dominating and bullying other living creatures. That's why they should all be put down. And I don't care how they're put down.
Yes, what I'm seeing here is dogs who are over threshold and stressed out.
And for her, like I said, it was disgusting for her to refer to this dog's behavior. And this is the same dog that killed Jack Lease. So she's saying that the dog killed Jack Lease because it was frustrated and over threshold. And she's not done. Listen to this.
This is definitely the dog that killed Jack Lease that we're looking at here. And this dog has been horribly treated, badly abused. And what we never...
She said that dog that killed Jack Lease was abused and mistreated. That is a lie. Where did you get that information, ma'am? Again, I did 3 or 4 videos on the Jack Lease case. I've went over more videos and articles than I can remember of that case. I've never seen any source that said that particular dog was abused. That is a lie. She got up on here and lied.
When we look at dog bite statistics or dog attack reports is the background. What happened to the dog beforehand? Where was it bought? How was it handled? I know from one of the reports.
Okay, she's still giving a pass to these murders. And like I said, this is extremely disrespectful. She is lying to defend and give a pass, an excuse to the dog for killing Jack Lease. Oh, it was just abused. It was horribly mistreated. And there's no evidence anywhere that says that that particular dog was abused. So she just sat up there and lied. Now let me show you, let me point something else out to you that I pointed out yesterday. Not only is there no report of this dog being abused, what they did share with us in regard to that dog was that it was sold 2 weeks prior to the attack. It was sold to the owner 2 weeks prior to the attack online. And the previous owner said it was aggressive and that it was trying to attack other animals. And that's why he got rid of it. He got rid of it because of aggression issues. This thing wasn't abused. What are you talking about? So flat out, she got up there and lied. And I'm saying that is a lie. I searched high and low for information on that dog being abused. I have found nothing. Any of you find something, please let me know. Now let's move to the next moment of this video. It's at 8:15. Right? Let's see here. Boy, they do a lot of babbling.
Because it's such a tricky time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally understand people. There are loads of dogs that are never going to just flip. Dogs don't just flip. There are so many incidences that happen before dogs get to the stage where they are, bite holding on a human being. That's really extreme.
That's another lie. She said dogs don't just flip. We talking about bully breeds? That's one of their breed traits. That's a bold-faced lie. One of their breed traits is to not show warning signs before launching an attack. That's an outright lie. Why are you lying? Is my question. Why are you lying? There's got to be a reason for it.
Still getting the training that...
Whoa.
Everybody who is trying to type their dog right now. We are in a really unique moment of dogs that are never going to just flip. Dogs don't.
There are loads of dogs that are never going to flip. Now you tell me, true or false, she does not know that. And she cannot identify any of the dogs that will or won't flip. I don't even care if dog owners tell you the dog has never bitten anyone. These people are liars, and I don't believe any of them. These things have an instinct to bite, and it gets stronger as they age. You're not going to tell me that these things have not been biting or attacking. If they haven't been attacking and biting on a person, they was biting on furniture or whatever, and they've sharpened and trained their aggression. So I don't want to hear that.
Don't just flip. There are so many incidences that happen before.
And again, these instances that happen before a dog launches an attack, you never hear about these experts. You never see any demonstrations. You never see it caught on camera where somebody saw these instances and stopped an attack before it happened. And yet, every one of these so-called experts insist that you can increase safety with dogs by looking for the warning signs that it gives off before it launches. First of all, sometimes, especially with bully breeds, they don't show warning signs. And on top of that, to make it even worse, you have no examples, no cases anywhere, not one, where somebody saw a dog laying its ears down, a stiff posture, none of that stupid nonsense y'all talked about. This is nothing but them making excuses.
Dogs get to the stage where they are, bite holding on a human being. That's really extreme.
She said that's really extreme. No, that's really normal, natural for these mutants. It's extreme for us. See, her saying that is humanizing the dog. As if, oh, that's such against the dog's nature. That is what they are bred for, woman. And that's just not what bully breeds. All dogs, regardless of breed, have a natural instinct to attack, to bite, to dominate, to bully. I don't know who do y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all think we're not familiar with dogs? That you can just run any type of nonsense propaganda on us and we just supposed to take it? You keep thinking that. You just gonna hurt your own brand.
Bite holding on a human being. That's really
really extreme.
So, yeah,
and do you know how often it happens? That's really, she's talking about it like it rarely happens. Are you out of your mind? And again, she's talking like this, even though at the beginning of the segment, they shared the statistics.
Every single day last year, the breed is believed to be responsible for up to a quarter of the 14,000 attacks by dogs in 2023. And across all dog breeds, 3,823 dogs were seized by police for being aggressive or attacking a person. A record-breaking 1,230 dogs had to be destroyed by officers across England and Wales between January and October last year.
Now, this is just in England and Wales. These are crazy numbers, and it's not even over a year. It's from January to October. So what are you talking about? Here in the United States, some 40, 50 fatalities a year. I believe last year it was like 60, 70, the highest ever. And those are fatalities. You talk about mutilations, you're talking about tens of thousands here in the United States alone. You don't want to include India and those other countries. What are you talking about, woman? What are you talking about? Really extreme. Yeah, it is extreme for us, which is why they shouldn't be in our territory. They should not be in our society at all. Because attacking, biting, stabbing for no reason like they do, which is normal for them, is extreme for us. So get them out of here. Thanks for making that point. Now let's go to the next statement made by this lady. It's at 11 minutes, 25 seconds. Or maybe it was from this guy. Was it? Let's listen to this.
The key part of the issue there, whatever law we have needs to be enforceable. A law, a criminal law especially, which cannot be enforced for whatever reason, is really not worth the paper it's written on. And that...
Now, this nonsense that a breed ban can't be enforced, that is foolishness. That's the easiest thing to enforce. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about when y'all say that? If we were to ban all bully breeds, that's the easiest way and the easiest response, most efficient way to reduce the attacks. Because you have to take these things outside. Can't keep them in the house nonstop all of the time. And if you go outside with them, you're going to be seen by neighbors, anybody, people outside. They're going to look and say, oh, this guy's breaking the law. We all know bully breeds when we see them. Okay, so That's the easiest way to neutralize or reduce or eliminate these attacks. So stop with that. It's a shame I spend so much time dealing with lies, misinformation that comes from these people. And the information to validate or verify that they're spreading misinformation can be accessed by anybody. We all got access to the reports, statistics, and the video footage of dog attacks. Y'all can't run these lies on us as if we don't have access to the source. Next time, stamp 13 minutes, 17 seconds. Boy, these people are all over the place.
If we had a dog license, charging everybody that has an XL bully £92 to register their dog. And if we had a dog license and everybody had to pay maybe £100 for a dog license, there's 12 million dogs in the UK. That's £1.2 billion.
Yeah.
So when we talk about enforcement and creating resource to enforce, it's right there.
Okay. Y'all heard that. She's saying that they should have a license to own these things, and that they should have to pay for the license, and they should use the money that the dog owners paid for the license, use that money to enforce the licensing law. What are they supposed to enforce? You want them to walk around with XL bullies without a muzzle. What are they supposed to enforce? What exactly are you talking about? What are you going to enforce? Responsible ownership? You can't make nobody hold on to a leash. If the dog tries to attack someone and snatches the owner off their feet, there's nothing the owner can do about that. So what are you talking about? Again, training, because that's what all the license is. They're saying, hey, let's train people on how to control these things. Ma'am, there's no amount of training in the world, and there's no type of training in the world that will enable you to stop an XL bully from attacking someone. I don't know what type of magical training you're talking about. Why don't you implement this training on yourself and some of your close friends? And why don't y'all demonstrate to us y'all's ability to neutralize these things? Bottom line, if you or anybody are holding on these things and they want to attack somebody, there's a good chance that dog's going to break free. It's going to break that leash, snatch the leash clean out their hand, snatch them clean off their feet. And once the thing starts attacking, they're really going to be unable to stop it. But some training supposed to give you magical powers to stop it? You, ma'am? I'd like to see that. So get out of here with this licensing nonsense. Ain't no way to give y'all superpowers, which is what you would need to be capable of physically controlling these creatures. I showed several videos where a single bully breed was able to pull an adult male owner and female owners, pull them and force them to stop simply by stopping themselves. I've shown, I don't know how many videos of these nutters completely unable to physically control these things. So what are you talking about? We don't need no license. We need to ban and exterminate all bully breeds. This needs to be carried out by all world governments. Send them to the other realm for good. Rid this planet of their useless, worthless, counterproductive, antisocial existence. That's all they exist. That's all they do is create a dangerous environment anywhere they are. If they're inside a home, then that home is a dangerous place to be. If they're outside, then outside around these things is a dangerous place to be. And I don't want to hear nothing about your personal magical powers and great ideas that nobody knows of how to physically control and restrain these things. I don't want to hear that, lady. I've seen people fail and unable to control dogs that wasn't even bully breeds, don't even possess the muscle that bully breeds have. These things, we're talking about bully breeds, Understand, they were bred to fight, to be fearless, and to not stop attacking until the victim is dead. There's no way to justify the presence of a creature like that. Creatures that kill adult males, the top of the human food chain. We're the strongest, we're the toughest, most physically formidable of all humans, adult males. These things kill adult males. There's nothing you can say that would justify keeping a creature like that as a pet. You are clean out of your mind. It's just as ridiculous as arguing that people should own lions or tigers as pets. Woman, yeah, you could have the same stupid arguments. Every time a lion kills somebody, you could sit there and talk about how it was abused, when that's probably a lie, because they probably eat whatever they kill like they do in the wild, something dogs don't know nothing about. These are backwards, demonic mutants that need and deserve no food, no water. All they deserve is euthanization, nothing else. And we should honor all the victims that has ever been killed or mutilated by these things. Honor all the, child victims. I don't want to honor no adult nutter who was killed by their own dog. No, you don't get no sympathy. If you're an adult, I don't care how you were raised. As adults, we are required to hold everything we do up to scrutiny, whether or not we grew up believing it. So I don't want to hear that. These things don't deserve all the bloodshed they've caused, all the pain they've caused for families and whatnot. This is disgusting to sit up here and talk about these dogs as if they are harmless angels and victims that need to be shown sympathy when they've done nothing but torture toddlers and babies to death. Torture kids to death. This is disgusting. This is not standard level human behavior right here, what she is displaying, what all of them are displaying. So, ma'am, if you have a problem with any of my objections to what you said, feel free to leave comment in the comment section. Now, she seems like a behaviorist that's on the rise. This is her Instagram. I'm not even going to verbalize how many followers she has. And that doesn't mean anything anyways, does it? Or does it? But she is very much an advocate of bully breeds. You see how ridiculous this is. But these are the people who I'm fighting against. People that's out here spreading these disgusting lies. Okay? Look at this. I've submitted written evidence from the year of detailed camp that we've done. Wait a minute. Here it is. Today, they will hear evidence from experts about the XL bully and the merits and logistics of the ban. And I don't even think she owns a bully breed. I think she owns one of them little small raggedy mutts. I think this is her dog. What I don't see, I don't think she has a family. So it's just sad, man. It's sad to see people elevate these things above humans. That's what they do. Flat out, bottom line, that's what they do. They sacrifice all of our safety and health They primarily sacrifice the kids in their home. Kids just anywhere. These dumb dogs will run out the house, run across the street just to attack somebody's kid. Insanity. Now I'm going to save the rest of this for a different stream. I want to keep this short because I want her to be triggered. I'm trying to get a response. I'm trying to get a response from her. So I'm going to cut this off here, and I will be back very soon to go over some of the stories that I dealt with on that other video and a few others. And I hope you're able to join me as we continue with this crusade.